моя игра. Здесь правила одни и цель одна. Моя игра, она мне принадлежит.
Still in the offensive zone for a split second. Ovechkin's away. Ovechkin inside on Toledo. Ovechkin scores! A brilliant individual effort.
Toni Éspozito. And of course, goalkeeper Éspozito for the Team Canada 35. It's up to center ice. Zeman going in, a shot. It bounces in front. It's able to knock his man over. Zeman is knocked over again. Maltsev stands there. Set right front. Oh, a great save.
À 15 minutes, 19 secondes.
They're getting ready for the face-off. Henderson off for tripping. There's a long shot there that went wide. Skarshinoff again, set right in front of the goal. And again, great goalkeeping by Toni Éspozito. Another long shot right on. Éspozito stopped that one. There's Toni Éspozito, who's been a standout for Canada. Cleared it to Mikhail. Down out the right side, a shot. Oh, a nice save. Another shot. And Éspozito off. A quick break by Mikhailov, who's coming in on goal. A shot. Oh, and another save by
Game on the ice.
4:13 is the time of passing on the left side. The Soviets get it again in front of it. Even shoots. Another great save. Played it on the left wing. Going down there for Mikhailov. Cleared in front of shot. Another save. Scrambling right in front of the goal. Ellis is down in front.
Defense is right there to help him out. Gary Bergman, Ronnie Ellis standing right on the doorstep. Ellis takes up Mikhailov so he doesn't get the shot. Éspozito smothers the puck.
And that's Mikhailov there, number 13. Away up to center ice. Mikhailov trying to going in on goal, right in. And Éspozito was able to stop.
Number 35, numero 35, Toni Éspozito.
Cleared to the corner. Soviets still retain that puck. Mikhailov cleared it. It's right in front of the net. Right in front. And they back with Harlamov. Harlamov, 17, let a hard one go. He's nearly cleared it right into his own net off his own. It's cleared over the line. They're moving in fast. Here's Maltsev getting the shot. And Éspozito had to be very good to get that one right on his stick. And Bergman swung his stick at him. Here's a roller right in front of the net. And it's stopped there by Toni Éspozito. Down the right side, he's closing in, made the pass against the boards, a long shot. And the shot was up there by Toni Éspozito by line, right in front of the net.
Harlamov makes another one of those classic moves, and I have to give him, in my mind, after this move, he has been the best player for the Soviets.
Back come the Soviet on the right side. Over the line for Harlamov. Turned aside. Mikhailov centered out. A shot. And again, another great save this time by Toni Éspozito.
What a save by Éspozito.
Short, center ice. A long shot by Lyevkin. And a hard drive that comes front. The Soviet breakout was Linov. Making the pass right in front of Mikhailov. The shot hit Éspozito and hurt him. A rising shot. But Toni Éspozito on the chest, and I think it hit him on the neck. And the game will be delayed. He's coming over, as you see, and holding his throat as he comes over the bench.
There's no question that Toni Éspozito was hurt there. That was a high rising shot by Mikhailov, who came in a good 6 to 10 feet offside, taking that pass from his teammate, and walks right in and let a high rising shot go. Éspozito, even in jumping up, still caught the puck well up into his chest or up into his throat, and I'm sure that that really smarts. We see him skating back to the net, so he's all right. But he certainly felt that one. You can see him rubbing his neck, and there's no question he didn't have much of a chance on that shot to get out of the way of it. It was going well over the net, but it just happened to hit him as he tried to go up.
He's gamely going to continue there. He got big in the high loft shoot. And that was a brilliant save there by Toни Espozito, who covered on the outside of the goal crease.
A beautiful drop pass set up Mihailov coming right in behind Foster. And this is a typical...
He's a dangerous player. Yakushev over that left side. The shot was stopped by Bill White. And blocked. Here's another chance right in front of the goal. A shot. And Esposito stopped that one as the Epson was able to worm his way in front of the Canadian shot right back on Toni Esposito. Foster, what they do so well here when they have... is now at center ice. They're throwing in the extra reserves up in the corner for Canada. So they're playing 5-a-side, and the Soviets just seem to attack regardless of penalty. Three men come up, Petrov at center, over the line, a pass back to Blinov. Blinov getting in with a shot, and it's caught by Esposito, who grabbed that with his glove while on his knee, and it appeared to be just off the target, and the reserve shoots it into the corner, back of the net. Blinov rushes in, but is beaten to the puck. White lost it, and a save there on Mihailov on a Canadian error. Here's a jamming session, and still there. Forced to the far side, getting it back to the blue line. Here's a shot, and it has trickled wide of the net on a deflection. And we're out, he does. Vasiliev plays it over on the wing. Raglan shot it. Mikhailov shoots. And Toni Espozito came up with that one with the puck in his right glove on a great save there. Wes Shadron to center ice on this right with Yakushev. A hot shot. It's bounced in the air when Esposito quick pass to Maltsev. Maltsev on the right wing makes a shot. Comes in front of the defense. A screen shot. And Toni Esposito was right there. Lapointe made sure he gave the Soviet player a good jolt there, who was standing near the doorstep. It was Mikhailov.
That was a good shot there by Maltsev. Maltsev has gotten more shots on the Canadian goal than any other of the...
The line for Gusev. Intercepted. White failed to clear it out. Here's another chance. Vasiliev shoots. And again, Esposito stopped that one. It's off on the board. Mikhailov stared it back on the line. 1 second left. And the game is over. Canada has come through. With a tremendous struggle here, Esposito ended up on the ice, I believe, more exhausted than anything. Up the center for Esposito. Godwin pretty well. Here's Harlamov coming up again. 17. The shot right on. And a beautiful save there by Toni Esposito.
Harlamov has to be the best player out on the ice for the Soviets. There's no question about it. He can do everything. And the
Shadron shot it in back of the goal. Slid right front. Left line. That was a close call there. As Shadron had his shot, and Esposito, who was falling, was able to cover.
The goalpost is the goalie's best friend. This is a perfect example. Shadron gets a good shot.
Exceedingly well played. There were 2 penalties, one to Canada and one to the Soviet. Ellis for tripping for Canada at 3:49, and Harlamov at 12:25. Break down the right side for Mihailov. He passed it, but to Petrov, and a great save there. And the Soviets in possession. Skate over the line. Here's a shot right on, and it's grabbed by Toni Esposito on a nice again. It's intercepted in the corner, centered out in front. Maltsev shoots. Oh, and a great save. Another great save by Esposito. And he's breaking their hearts with the Soviets that aren't just clicking like they did in Canada. Mihailov gets his shot away, and Esposito just covered the angle perfectly away outside the crease.
Terrific save by Esposito because
that just about did the trick. Soviets send 3 men back. Here's Petrov coming in. Takes a shot. And then it was blocked by Toni Esposito away.
13 minutes and 48 seconds to go in the first period. Stan Mikita, 21, with Dennis Hull and Cliff Coral. It comes back to Pellick, who goes the shot. Esposito stopped that. It was right in front. Jimmy Harrison tried to deflect it. And Bob, for the first time at least, putting on a little pressure.
There's something that you won't see.
And then he, in turn, lost it to Coral. Then Henderson to Ellis. A shot. A nice save by Tony Esposito. Police closing in. Ullman takes the shot. He missed the target. Henderson tried to center it. They're all jammed up back of the net. The puck is still loose. Ullman's got it. Trying to get it in front to Ellis. He does. He's standing there. He's shot it wide. And Tony Esposito came out as Lonnie Ellis tried to pick the left-hand side of the net and missed. This game is coming to you from Maple Leaf Gardens in Toronto. Lost it to Ullman. Ullman centered it. Trying to take a whack at it. Ellis moves in with a backhand. Ullman is lying down, and Tony Esposito gets a hold of it. And this is the game of opportunities at either end, not able to capitalize on good scoring chances. 28. As Trache came within an ace of breaking this scoreless tie.
But Tony Esposito, the Chicago goalkeeper, Bill, after winning the Calder and the Vezina trophies last year, he came up with a nice 3-year contract from the Hawks.
Center, Maloney handing it to Rick Lee. For Ullman. Ullman breaking in. And Esposito made a great save on Normie Ullman, who broke into the clear, and he just couldn't get it over.
We'll take a look at that one. And Tony Esposito showing why he was the Vezina trophy winner last year, coming up with a fine save on Normie Ullman.
Races down the ice with Ellis and Henderson. Over the line. Ellis shoots. Right on. Rory tried for the rebound. And Esposito made the save. In the lead zone, passing it back to Bill White. White's pass is broken by Monahan. He races down the ice. He's got a breakaway. Going right in on goal. He shoots. Oh, what a great save by Esposito, who rolled that as if he had it on the edge of his pad right along the goal line and out past the left goal post.
He's built a clear-cut breakaway, but watch where Esposito, he's giving it the old Glenn Hall bit. He's away out, but watch him back in as Monahan comes in and cuts, and he tried to tuck that puck in between them, but he got it with his left pass.
Ullman, Ellis is loose on the right wing, gets the pass, closing in, takes his shot, right in front, Henderson a drive, and that was stopped by Esposito as they start to open up here. Here's Ullman trying to set.
Out by Dale Talon, back in action. Esposito, he's in alone on brother Tony, and he misses the net. Has it again, tries it in front, it's knocked away. Looking for Vadnais, fed in back deep for Hodge. To Dallas Smith, closing the shot, save. Hodge with it, wheels, a save, loose, Busick trying to poke it in, and it is tied up by Talon as the Bruins did everything but Edmund. And back to Vadnais, keeps it in, drives from the line. Good glove save by Tony Esposito. There's a break in the action with the score Chicago 1 and Boston 0. Let's pause for this message.
Chicago 1, Boston 0. 8:25 left to play first period. The only goal so far, Martin, his 20th, and Wally Harris right in front of the Chicago net.
Draw to Al Sims, wrist shot in, save Tony Esposito. Puck loose as he
acquired. Here's that drive by Sims. Tony looked like he had this, but it seemed to squirt out of his...
Here, 2-2. His standard, Sanderson stealing from Bill White. Over the line. Good shot and a beautiful save by Tony Esposito as Sanderson let go a blistering drive.
Great drive by Derek.
Misses. Jarrett playing without a stick. Vadnais drives. Tony Esposito alertly falls on the puck. And 22 seconds left on the penalty. Excellent power play, but no goal.
Good passing by the Bruins on the power play, who lead the National Hockey League with 43 power play goals. Getting it out to the points to Vadnais and Orr. Their drives pretty much. And we're now going to have a slight delay. Esposito looks like he's broken the strap on his left pad. And he'll need some repairs, I would think, as he comes over to the Chicago bench. 1:57 left to...
The crowd yells. He set up a spectacular. Over the line. Still going. Quick shot. Save Tony Esposito. Score Hodge. Wait a minute. Wally Harris says no. As Hodge knocked it out of the glove of Tony Esposito, and Tony is mad, but the whistle had blown.
That's exactly right, Fred. A little drive by right side. Here's Orr with the drive. Now watch the whistle just blowing right there when Hodge hit Esposito's glove, knocked the puck out of his hand. And Esposito gave the little stick nudge to Hodge.
Shepard to Marcotte to Shepard. The shot caught by Tony Esposito as again Redmond just got enough wood on Shepard's shot to take the steam out of it, and it popped to Tony Esposito. The backhander right across and wide. Sims with it. A drive in front. Deflected. Deep. Hodge couldn't get it. He was in deep. He spills Tony Esposito. Falls atop Redmond. And the faceoff called, and the pressure is in the second period. All Boston's.
This one almost went in. There it goes. Esposito with a save that he really didn't see that puck. Hodge couldn't get it by him, and we now have the face-off, as you saw Tony Esposito dive at that puck. And I think Bev Goodland talking to Busick about Esposito out of his goal crease, and the puck
again. Away from White. Here's a threat. Over the line, Orr closing. He's in. A backhander and a save by Tony Esposito. He faked three men and was robbed by Tony Esposito. There's a break in the action with the score. Pass in front, knocked away. Busick to Sims. Quick drive in. Deflected save. The deflections, everything's rolling for Chicago. No question about that as Boston carries the play.
Dale Talon really sticking as close as glue to Phil Esposito in front of that net, which means that the defensemen are going to have to do the digging the puck out of the corners. You'll see Talon. He's right on top of Esposito. There he is, number 19.
Tony Esposito for the Blackhawks. He's been around a long time, and over his career of 642 games, he has a 2.62 average. What a competitor he is. And on the other end,
29 seconds left to play in the first period, and a face-off coming up in Chicago territory. Let me remind you, we have a game coming up next Wednesday night. Minnesota playing at Toronto, and you'll see the Maple Leaf broadcast crew taking care of that one.
Good shot there, Tim. Messier showed a good burst of speed going down that wing and let a good wrist shot go. Esposito had a little difficulty, but he came up with a save.
Old Tony Esposito came to new contract terms with the Hawks just prior to the regular season. Hunter Ruskowski goes down, takes Hunter with him. Hunter's back up on his feet, trying to walk around Esposito. And a tremendous defensive play by Fox.
Career against the Kings. 8 shutouts in his career against the Kings the last 3 or 4 years. Not that successful against them. Still has a career record of 23-18-4 against them. He's worked the last 18 games this season and has lowered his goals against to under 4 finally, which is totally unfamiliar territory to him. But in his last 16 games, his goals against 2.56.
The regular season, Pete, this is the time now to get right back and play the way they did earlier in the year.
Well, even in the midst of this road streak where they had 3 consecutive wins in their last dozen starts on the road, they are still only 4-6-2. Linesman going off to check and see what is taking the Kings. So
in front, Taylor back to the right point to Korab, moving in. Korab shoots, save, and the rebound gathered in by Esposito. Charlie Simmer couldn't get to the rebound. He was taken out of the play by defenseman Greg Fox.
As Korab took a blast from the right side, the defenseman turning his back to the play. Fox trying to tie up Simmer. Hopeful, very faithful that Esposito would be able to tie up the puck.
Comes around his own net, out to the right point, held in by Rob Palmer. His drive, blocked by the stick of Hutchison. Shot, hit Esposito. The shot by Harris. Esposito looked like he was shaken up for a moment. It hit on his own. Taylor with it. Kings trying to take the lead. Back to the right point to Korab. Korab back to Taylor, right wing. Taylor into Simmer. Simmer shoots, save, rebound, poked away from Taylor. Fought for now by Simmer. Simmer out to Korab at the blue line. Korab moving down the middle. His pass deflects up in the air over to Larry Murphy. 58 seconds to go in this first period. Pass in the middle. Taylor in front. Taylor over to Dion. He shoots and a save by Esposito. Period. Jay Wells with it. Head to Billy Harris. Ahead to Andre Saint-Laurent. Free on the right wing. Mike Murphy shoots and a save by Esposito. Esposito stopped Murphy, who was all alone on the right wing, and did Saint-Laurent throw it. Murphy ahead to Rob Palmer. Palmer to center ice. 4-4 tie. Palmer, Chicago blue line, shoots, hit Esposito on the shoulder. Rebound, taken by Saint-Laurent, shoots, hit the side of the net. Puck taken by Ruskowski.
Esposito now by Billy Harris to Saint Laurent. Chicago zone. Saint Laurent shoots. Save. Esposito off his blocking, off his stomach. Now the puck comes in the game. 4-4 tie. Palmer to Jimmy Fox. Fox down the right wing. Chicago zone back to Palmer. Right side. Palmer shoots. Save off the glove of Esposito. Rebound up the slot. Taking center ice. In 7 seconds, the teams will be back at full strength. A shot by Hardy from center ice and a save off the glove of Esposito. Puck taken by Mike Murphy. Murphy to Saint Laurent. Saint Laurent the left point to Hardy. Over to Koreb. Koreb shooting. Save. Rebound. Murphy couldn't get to it. Mike Murphy taking by
goaltenders. Toни Eспозито, who just reached his 40th birthday. One of the great goaltenders of all time. And his playoff record, 4.5 minutes gone first period. Gretzky in on Murray. A backhander, Esposito stops it, covering the short side. Number 23, Crossman. As Coffey passes to Gretzky. He shoots. Esposito stops it. Fox took a hit from Anderson. Gretzky back of the net, centering it. Curry in front, couldn't get a shot. And the puck is cleared down the ice by Rick Patterson. We're halfway through, or nearing the midway mark of the first period. No score. Coffey passing it to the side of the net. Gretzky flips it. And Esposito stopped it right period. Tony hasn't had much to do the last few shifts.
No, he hasn't. It has a relatively easy time. But, you know, the games that we've seen in the scouting report, Esposito seems to juggle the long shot. Doesn't use a trapper. Gets his body in front of it and makes the save. It looks like he can't see the puck, but always manages to stop it. Then when he goes into that butterfly, takes the low shot away. So the owners talked about it. When you get in close on Tony, you have to throw it right underneath the crossbar. In there a little quicker. That coaching change, or not the coaching change, but the change by Coach Glenn Sather, putting Cote against Savard in the second shift.
Result. Hughes missed that great chance in front. Under deflection, the go-ahead goal. A shot right on Esposito. Gary Curry tested it from long range. Mark Messier. Misses Coffey with a pass. Lindsman tied up. Puck centered. Messier slides it underneath, and it goes underneath Toni Espozito.
What a golden opportunity for Mark Messier. Some strong forechecking by Anderson, and Lindsman set him up. Look at that effort by Ken Lindsman as he shovels the puck to Anderson. Oh, he got him. Just draw the puck back.
Hughes and Hunter working so hard in the playoffs. Hunter back in the net. Hughes shoots. Esposito stops it, and they cover up the puck. Pick up the assist in a moment. Messier was in on the scoring for sure. Willie Lindstrom also gets an assist. Lindsman. There's another shot in front by Coffey. Loose puck. Esposito down, covers it up. Ken Lindsman from Willie Lindstrom and Mark Messier beating Esposito to make it 3-1.
Who would have figured a rookie gets things going for the Edmonton Oilers, but that's exactly what happened in that. The Oilers continue to get good, strong skating game going, good forechecking, and Esposito has been at the mercy of the Oilers snipers.
How do you think Tony looked on the shot that's brought out? Coffey to Curry, to Coffey, to Curry, to Gretzky, to Curry, just the net. Coffey knocked down in front. Gretzky's backhander hit Crossman. Play stop. Penalty coming up to Chicago.
Out there, he should have an easy time of it.
Which he did, beating Feenstra on the draw. Coffey winds up and shoots. Esposito stopped it, covers up the puck. As Anderson went racing in, and Esposito gave him a shot in the back of the head. Discussion about it in the goal crease area. Hasn't been a real tough game, though.
That's a good play by the Oilers. Get thrown out of the face-off the first time, and then let your second center iceman get in there, and a good draw. Now, the shot isn't screened, but Esposito, he juggles it. Good effort by
Willie Lindstrom. Run under the corner by Ken Lindsman, going to the front of the net. Shot, Esposito took it on the chest and covers it up as there's 55 seconds left in the second period.
I don't think Tony expected to be peppered with as many shots as he's had up to this point. 27. The Blackhawks have only managed 2 shots on net. Watch Lindsman trying to break the box. He cuts towards the middle. That's the price you pay from standing in front of the net. Ken Lindsman was knocked down by Brown and taking a few more checks.
When the Oilers were under some pressure. Here comes Gretzky again. Gretzky shoots. Esposito made the save.
Lysiak play by the Oilers when they're killing a penalty. One thing with Lysiak chasing, he wanted to make sure that he get a shot on net. Esposito was out challenging to make that save. But again, 99 comes through for the Oilers.
wanted some experience tonight. They got it in Toni Espozito, 40 years old last week, 15 years in the National League. Becky, here we go. This is the Oilers have control inside the Chicago line. Near the blue line. Here comes Coffey. Great play. And a great shot. And Gretzky is right back. Going in with a shot. That's grabbed by Esposito.
Boy, Tony O does it again. The Oilers really have not had many scoring chances in the past 7 or 8 minutes. Of course, the Hawks have...
First time, there's Linsman. Fraser went after him. It comes back in front. A great save by Esposito. We haven't seen any goals, but a lot of action in this period. Now, you see Lumley. He nearly had one for Edmonton back in '72. And he guided the New Brunswick Hawks to the Calder Cup championship last season. And having a great year here in Chicago in the big league.
Well, he'd like to see a little more of the Stanley Cup playoffs than he's seen so far this season. On the other hand, Glenn Sather has a...
Center Messier gets going. Coming in with Linsman. Dropped it in front. Esposito down. And he made a big save. Toni Esposito.
Second period, there's Messier with a little flip pass into the slot area. Big Lindstrom with the shot, Esposito the save, and there is Linsman for the rebound. Just missed that far side.
Crossman and Fox are the two shooters. Have scored 11 power play goals in 47 attempts for 23.4%. Let's see what happens on this one. Oilers, Gretzky in front. Great save by Esposito. He robbed Curry. Gretzky now. Low shot. Missed the far corner. Tied up. Curry getting it back. Coffey. Shot. Rebound. Esposito. Well, that's what you call playoff experience.
Well, that is the save of the game right there. The Oilers with tremendous control on this power play, moving it around the outside. The original save by Esposito. There is Glenn Anderson, and look at that. He did get it up, but not high enough, and Tony O right there with that big trapper snapped it out of midair as it was headed for the top corner. Boy, oh boy, these guys are just awesome on a power play. This is another one moments before that. How Curry did not get that one through, I'll never know.
Down 2 goals. Esposito getting set for another onslaught of an Edmonton power play. Can't go in. Greg broke it up. Got up by Wilson. Look out. There's Gretzky firing it. Esposito stopped it and went in behind him. He didn't see.
The Hawks are having a bit of trouble. Look at this chance by Gretzky, shorthanded. Esposito gets it off the pad. It goes up in the air, comes down right in the crease, and just laid there. Look at that thing. Oof.
57 seconds left, and the penalty to Ken Linsman. Up to center, that's Curry going in. Coffey shot right at Esposito. And Toni Esposito, not too busy here in the third period, covered the angle and held it.
Boy, Savard once again, you said it, what a move. He just won
points, and the North Stars and Blues are just a point back, and the cellar-dwelling Red Wings are only 2 points behind the Blackhawks and Toronto. Toni Esposito, last year a victory and a tie against Edmonton. Blackhawks lost once to the Oilers. That was the one game here, and Murray Bannerman was in goal in that contest. Oilers got 10 goals, you might recall, in their victory here.
Off the goalpost. There's the one shot right there, the backhand. The fake, Esposito's down. He hits it off the goalpost. And then Anderson rattled one off the far goalpost.
For Edmonton. O'Callahan spun down. Curry trying to center now. A chance for Gretzky. In front for Coffey. He shoots to save. The rebound shot hits the post. Another rebound shot. Esposito has it. Some remarkable play by Toni Esposito.
Unbelievable. This didn't go in. Look at this move here. Gretzky puts on Troy Murray. Then he dumps it out front. The deflection right here. The save. Coffey gets the rebound again. He tries to put it in. Esposito desperately reaches up. Deflects it away. Troy Murray's inside the net. In behind Esposito. And
Jackson. Lumley and Ludwig still tied up as Messier shoots. Esposito the save. And Ludwig and Lumley just getting up at the other end.
Neither one of them wanting to let each other go. The shot by Ludzik off the good bank pass, and then the other end, the Oilers come right back to save by Esposito. Cutting down the angle, bodies flying all over the place, as it's been a pretty physical game of hockey. The first period, the Blackhawks really were taking the body and initiating some good contact along the boards and in the corners.
Ludzik filling in, and Savard
down the wing. Here we get a look at a save. Pat Hughes comes down the right wing, shoots a high, hard one to the short side. It might have missed the net, but Esposito
back on. Oilers at full strength. They trail the Hawks 3-2. Here's Hughes breaking in all alone. He shoots. Esposito makes the save.
The save of the game. Everyone mesmerized by Gretzky. Everyone forgot about Pat Hughes coming out of the penalty box. The perfect pass through the middle, the one-on-one break, the shot by Hughes, and the excellent save by Esposito as you see the puck trickle away from the net.
Wasn't that something? At the start of that replay, every Hawk turned to look at Gretzky going away from Tony Esposito.
It's interesting to watch Wayne Gretzky. He was going to carry it across.
Coffey. Always dangerous. Esposito the save on Paul Coffey. How about that? 3:53 to go, and this crowd
tried to crack through the defense, and that man there has been brilliant when called upon, having an outstanding night in the nets for the Blackhawks.
The Oilers.
Dave Maloney has the puck. He's got help. Shot save off LaRouche. And Esposito makes a dandy.
A good stop right there by Esposito. Ronnie Greshner from the point. The Rangers had that set up. And in front of the net, the Rangers were trying to block up there. And I think that Greshner shot it high because he figured Esposito was going to go down.
Well, that's a definite case. They talked about that earlier, and they said, listen, we're going to shoot the puck higher a little bit from the points. See that cage he's got right in front of his eyes there? That's a wire type of a cage on the top side of his mask. Knocked it away from him by Keith Brown. McClanahan shot, deflected, save. Pavlich had sneaked in front. I didn't even see him going in there, and he almost poked one by.
Pavlich came around behind the net and parked to the right of their own zone so far.
No, that has not been in the Rangers' end yet.
Okay. Look at him. He always looks like he's in pain.
To the point. Dave Maloney. Pavlich turns. Can't get the shot. Now in front. Save. Rebound loose. Wide on the rebound. Willie Huber. Drive. Save. Rebound. Cleared. Penalty will be over in 20 seconds.
Rangers probably 14 or 50 so far.
I'm not sure they have that many because they missed the net on a few before. They put a lot toward the net.
You can see that patch on his right pad. That's what he was working on last night.
Look at
3 hours he was working on it.
I shouldn't get involved in it, but those do look like wide pads.
He maintains that they've been measured and they're legal.
Side. Rogers in. Blaisdell's in front. Pass back for Beck. Backhand. Save. Kicked it away. And Don Maloney couldn't get it up.
Dougie Wilson, and look, he passed over to Donnie Maloney, and there's the save, and now Maloney goes back.
No penalty call. 2-on-1. McClanahan. Pass. Save! What a great stop by Esposito.
That was a big save right there.
Greshner. Slot. Backhand. Save!
Stripe on either arm in charge of this game, the veteran Tony Esposito. 22 wins, 9 losses, 5 ties, 3.56 goals against average. He's the starter, the oldest player in the NHL. He'll be 40 next month. Bellows in the other corner. Number 23, Bellows, back to Maxwell. A shot deflected by Smith. Esposito sprawled out and made the save. As that shot was deflected by Smith and not only changed directions, but slowed right down Esposito. Almost
Chicago. They're not aggressively pursuing Minnesota on the power play this time. Instead, on Minnesota's power play.
Minnesota on a power play. Roberts shooting. Esposito the save, rebound, and he stopped that too from Steve Payne.
Oh. He made the save. His defense got to help him out by clearing it.
Minnesota Smith shooting wide. Rebound. Bellows is stopped by Esposito. Roberts scores! Gordy Roberts on the second rebound.
mentality. I think these fans love it here in Minnesota. Boy, do they ever. Let's watch that rebound situation. We saw Esposito making the big save on the initial rebound, but the next one came right out to the slot area. Roberts finding plenty of... Well, Gordy Roberts and Rich Preston had a battle or a game of their own going on in that last shift. Both, when they had possession of the puck, were tenaciously checking each other, pulled each other down, and...
Hawks rolled it in. Here's Maxwell moving in, shooting one. Esposito the save. Rebound, and Darryl Sutter has a 3-3 game. The Blackhawks and the North Stars. Quick shot from the face-off, and Ciccarelli is stopped by Esposito. Well, the young sharpshooter was stopped by the veteran goaltender.
Has been foiled, really, by Tony O. Right off the face-off here. Watch that loose puck. Ciccarelli, great.
Minnesota come back. On the attack is Payne. Shoots, Esposito the save. Another shot, and Esposito stops that. And now Doug Cross have been called. I think Lewis correctly said, no, that was a dive, and let the play go right on.
Well, Brian Lewis, I know this much about him. He's his own man, and he's not going to be influenced by any crowd. And this crowd tonight...
Моя игра, она мне принадлежит и таким же, как и я. Моя игра, здесь правила одни и цель одна. Со мной все нормально, ну и что кровь из носа. Со мной все нормально, просто я стал очень взрослым. Со мной все хорошо, просто...